staff try to kick a CEO of a multi-billion-dollar company off their
What's going on here, CEO? Think he the boss of the airplane? Hold up here.
plane. When officers arrive, it just gets worse.
So we've declined all the other passengers. He's refusing
Who that is? Where she come from? Hold up here.
to come out of his passenger.
Is this an inbound or outbound?
Outbound.
Also taken off.
It was trying to.
Is he intoxicated?
It was believed he was intoxicated, but he wouldn't come.
Boy, you already know whenever it comes to intoxicated people, that's usually the people that's like getting in the most arguments with people.
Out so we could evaluate him. First, he passed out in the seat, and then when we tried to get him out, he woke up. He didn't.
Go, how could somebody even get that intoxicated on an airplane to where they would even pass out in a seat? Like, what?
Know where he was at, but he's talking to everybody, making noise, videotaping the whole thing. He said, "Bring on the sheriff." He sure did.
Okay.
He wanted them to bring on the sheriff on the plane? Whoa, is that what he wanted? Well, I guess he's about to get his wish. Cause the cops over,
So, take you off the plane, okay, for whatever reason.
Is that the subject who wanted a sheriff to escort him off the plane?
I have no idea why. And I have no idea why.
So you want to come off and come talk to us out there?
No, I don't.
Did he just put his seatbelt back on?
I don't have, no, not at all. I have no idea why. No one said anything to me.
What was in this?
Well, it's looking like a whole nother story. That dude that they were talking to seemed like he was kind of all there, like he wasn't no drunk, nothing like that,
The reason he didn't want, because he was,
The crew felt like he was intoxicated
and he was
because.
unfit to fly, basically.
Right, but we tried to evaluate, but he refused to
Gotcha.
even come out to the
Boy, it looked like he was cooperating with the cops. It's funny that he wasn't cooperating with the staff on the plane.
All right, Mr. What's your name?
Navarre.
Oh, is he recording the cops while the cops are recording him? That's pretty smart. Maybe in some situations. Probably not that one though.
So the reason why they wanted you off the plane, they just told me why. Because they believed you were intoxicated based on, hold on. Let me finish, okay?
It's like he didn't want to give the cop time to finish what he was going to say to him. It's like he wanted to just interrupt him the whole time he was trying to talk. Hold up here.
So Delta, if they think you're intoxicated, unfit to fly, they have the right to ask you to leave, because once you go up in the air, you're
Yeah, no telling what an intoxicated person might try to do up on an airplane. You don't never know what they gonna decide to do at any moment. They're intoxicated. They're not sober at the moment. You get what I'm saying? It's like any decision they make could be made with an altered state of mind.
intoxication level gets worse and you could get sick.
Can you give me I'm not intoxicated in any way, shape, or form. Can you give me an intoxication test right now?
Does he mean a breathalyzer? Like whenever somebody is driving drunk and they want to see their breath alcohol level?
I'm not, a breathalyzer. I'm not intoxicated.
Okay, so why would they believe that?
I have no idea.
Did you consume any alcohol?
Well, he's asking for a breathalyzer, so he must know something that we don't know. Maybe he didn't consume that much alcohol that day. Maybe he thinks it's all up out of his system and everything. But I don't know, because they said that he was asleep. I'm not too sure about this, because they already said that he was passed out with it, where he didn't want to wake up, and whenever he woke up, he refused to leave.
Okay.
One drink on his plane. One drink.
You take any narcotics?
No.
Okay, so then why would they believe
I
that
have no idea. No idea.
Why don't you tell me your side of the story real quick before we go on?
I have no idea.
Okay, so
Do you have a breathalyzer? I'll take it.
I don't have one on me right now.
He is asking for one, I tell you that, so it's making me think that he's not really intoxicated, because he's asking for a breathalyzer. It's not like he's saying he don't want a breathalyzer. That's a whole different story. Usually when they say that kind of stuff, it usually means that they are intoxicated. But in his case, to me, it's like he might be telling the truth that he's not intoxicated.
Hold on. So at this point, they want you off the aircraft, okay? Because they deplaned this whole entire plane that's
No,
going...
they just did that 2 minutes ago, and
Okay,
I
well, that's
don't know any understand why. We just go to Madison now.
Oh, it's seeming to me like he likes to argue with the cops. That's what, in my opinion, from watching this, that's what I'm gathering. You get what I'm saying?
Be good. I'll take a breathalyzer if you have it.
Okay.
I have no idea why they're doing this.
Do you take any medications on a daily basis that made you fall asleep or something like that?
I took it makes me a little bit nauseous when I take the shot.
Okay.
And I asked for a bag in case I had a little bit nausea.
Boy, there ain't no telling what's going on there. I didn't even hear what he was taking, but it don't sound that good. You get what I'm saying? I'm not too sure. We all didn't really hear it.
I have no idea why that triggered them. I have not had one drink. I have not.
Did you consume any alcohol today?
One drink on this plane. Give me a breathalyzer if you want.
Hold on.
Yeah.
So why didn't you explain that to them when they asked you?
I did. I just wanted.
He said that he only had one drink, but yet he was refusing to leave the plane. So you telling me him being pretty much sober, he was still refusing to leave the plane with everybody else? Boy, that is never smart. Boy, if I'm a passenger on an airplane and they tell everybody to get off the plane whenever it's land, boy, I'm getting off the plane, boy. Look, I wouldn't even be one of them people that like to go ride on an airplane, boy. I don't trust no airplane, boy. I don't trust no heavy metal in the sky like that.
And home is where?
Wisconsin.
Do you have any ID on you?
I do.
Okay, you mind if I see it?
You won't take it, will you?
No. Just gotta document what we did today, okay? Alright. Okay. So here's the thing,
I
alright?
have no idea what's going on
Oh.
here.
Okay.
No idea. Don't take my beat.
Ooh, he kind of looked confused at first. And then he wanted to yank his wallet back out the cop's hand. Like, what's going on there? Like, hold up there, partner.
I'm gonna write it down.
Let me hold it.
Oh,
Let me hold it.
boy, his hand is getting mighty close to that cop's body camera. Boy, and if he end up touching that cop's body camera, boy, there ain't no telling what's gonna happen.
I have no idea what's happening.
Okay.
I have no idea.
So, Mr. DeVore,
have no idea.
Here's how it's gonna go, okay?
No.
Since you made them deboard, they want you off
They
the...
did that on their own. I had no.
Mr. DeVore.
Is he just trying to make the cop not realize that he's trying to lie? Is he trying to make the cop not understand the situation at the moment? Is he trying to just make everything way harder than what it needs to be at the moment? Because to me, that's what he's doing.
You are coming off this plane. You can sort this out with Delta a different way, but you have to get off this plane. They do not want you on this plane. Okay?
No.
Oh, he's smiling. He must think something is funny. Hold up. Boy, you gotta be kidding me.
Okay, I want to go home. I'm just sitting here. I have no idea. Why am I here?
Does he think something is funny? Maybe he thinks it's just hilarious having the cops go talk to him after everybody else had to leave the plane. And he's probably, he's probably having everybody's probably having to wait for him to leave the plane before they could go back on the plane. You never know.
Why am I here? Oh my
You
goodness.
gotta come off the plane, okay?
No.
So, Delta wants you off.
I have no idea.
Oh, he is just thinking it's so funny that the cops is questioning him about why he didn't get off the plane when the staff asked him to. It's seeming like he's still refusing to get off the plane, even though the cop is telling him that he will get off the plane.
I'm a million-mile flyer.
Come off the plane.
I want handcuffs. I want to be handcuffed and taken off.
So,
He wants it. He's straight up asking for it. He is straight up asking for it, partner. Oh, he's asking to be handcuffed. You got to be kidding me. Man.
we don't want, we try to...
No,
we
you
don't want to do it
handcuff
that way,
me,
but-
so I have a lawsuit. I want a lawsuit. You handcuff.
He just thinks if they handcuff him, he's going to get a lawsuit and he's going to get millions of dollars from the police and sue them and everything like that. Man, please. That will not happen in that type of case, partner. That's a whole different type of case, what he's trying to talk about, suing and everything. Bruh, he's the one refusing to listen to what the officers are telling him to do. And he was the same one refusing when the staff told him to get off the plane, and he refused to do so. So to me, in that type of situation, talking about suing people and everything, bro, that's one of the craziest things you could say in a situation like that, partner. You ain't got no kind of room to sue nobody in that situation, man. You gotta get yourself off the plane and handle your situation like a grown adult would handle themselves.
Handcuff me and take me off. Thank you. You get your handcuffs ready. I have no idea what's going on here.
Did he just tell that cop to get his handcuffs ready? Oh, he just think it's a little game that they playing. Boy, that ain't no game though whenever it comes to law enforcement. Oh, that ain't no game there, partner.
I'm asking you, do you have any luggage?
I have no. I just have the iPad here.
Okay. So, again,
Hang on.
can you unbuckle your seatbelt and come off the
No,
plane?
you guys got to drag me off. I have
Why?
no idea.
Why?
I have no idea why you're doing this.
He has no idea. I don't understand what he's trying to say about that. You get what I'm saying? Why is he trying to make the cop's job as difficult as possible in a situation like that? Wouldn't you think he would want to remain calm, cool, and collective so he don't have to leave in no handcuffs? Bro, that is crazy.
I don't feel like dragging you
I
off.
have no idea why you're doing this. I have no idea. This is going to be a viral moment here. So I have no idea.
He just thinks everything is hilarious. Boy, that is no way to act in the middle of a situation with law enforcement like that, in the middle of a serious situation, you know.
What's going on?
Okay.
I have no idea.
Right. Do me a favor, stand up for me.
I'm buckled in. You got to remove my...
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that he buckled his seatbelt while the cops went over there to talk to him. I'm pretty sure we seen him do it on the camera in the beginning of the video. So I didn't even understand that because it looked like the plane was stopped on the ground and everything. It's like why he's buckling himself in when the cops are going to talk to him. So now he's just really making it as difficult as he could possibly make it with the cops in that situation.
My seatbelt, you got to forcibly eject me from the seat. And what's your badge number?
He said that he has to eject him from the seat. Bro, that don't happen that way. No, that ain't gonna happen like that, dog. No way, no how.
214. Okay, do me a favor, stand up.
No.
Stand up.
I am buckled in.
He keeps on telling the cops no, like he's the cop's boss or something, bro. That is crazy.
Here you go. Stand up. Stand up.
I need handcuffs.
Okay, I'm asking you to stand up.
Are you hostile?
I have never heard somebody say that before. They need handcuffs. Like, come on, bro. You just basically saying that you want to be arrested at that moment. How crazy is that? Who wants to face fines, have to get fines, pay off fines, and jail time, and get in the back of a cop? Who would want to get in back of a cop car at all? Man, come on, bro.
Am I what? I'm asking you to stand up, okay?
I'm refusing to stand up.
Okay.
I'm sitting in my seat.
Hold on.
Oh, they got a full-blown confession. He's refusing to stand up. You gotta be kidding me, first off. You really gotta be kidding me.
I paid for the seat. I paid for the seat. I've not done anything wrong to Delta.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Oh. Does he think that he owns that seat in the airplane since he done paid for it? Well, probably thousands of different people like him done paid for that seat already. That don't mean nothing to that cop. Man.
I'm going to let you know right now. You are under arrest for disorderly conduct. Okay?
Are you arresting me?
Yes, we are. So stand up.
I will stand up. I'm standing up.
Boy, I'm surprised that he stood up like that, bro. At first, I thought he was going to make the cop take off his seatbelt and everything. Whoa, that's a big change in behavior. So that's some good points for him right there. That's all I got to say.
Put your hands behind your back.
Can I have my
Put your hands behind your back. Okay? Hands behind your back. Hands behind your back. Okay? Come on. Don't tense up. Put your hands behind your back. All right.
Oh,
We'll grab everything after we
Okay. Hold on. Hey,
oh
hey,
no.
hold on.
Oh no.
Okay. Don't move.
See, that's why you don't act that way on an airplane, so you never have to face no consequences like that from the cops. You get what I'm saying? You're supposed to act like a normal, regular, civilized human being in any situation that you are in like that. You get what I'm saying? But man, you talk about making things worse for yourself and everything. That's something that you don't want to do neither, is make stuff worse for yourself by making the wrong choices and decisions in any type of, case like that. You don't want to do those type of things. But bruh, you always, especially whenever it comes to handling your business with law enforcement and everything like that, boy, you gotta remain cool, calm, and collective. That way you don't have to face no type of consequence like handcuffs. Now I ain't saying if you cool, calm, and collective, you ain't gonna have to face it. It all depends on what you had did before you seen them and everything. But man, being cool, calm, and collective could avoid anything extra from happening. You get what I'm saying? Because if he would have remained cool, calm, and collective throughout and listened to the cops whenever they told him to get out the airplane and everything, or if he would have listened to the staff whenever they told him to get off the airplane, the situation of him getting in handcuffs, that would have been a solution to that, right? He would have never been put in no handcuffs if he would have just listened to the first people on the plane to get off the plane, or if he had just listened to that cop when the cop told him to first get off the plane. They probably would have never ended up putting him in handcuffs or anything like that. It wasn't until he started saying that he is refusing to get up and that he got a seatbelt on and everything like that. Whenever he had put the seatbelt on, literally whenever the cops had got over there, we had seen that in the beginning of the video. So, all those type of things, bro, the solution to the problem would have just been if he had got off the plane whenever the staff had asked him to, right? He would have never had to face no consequences like he had to face whenever he started saying that he's refusing to get up and everything.